YouTube? What's going on? Mike here. Oh man, today's Thursday. Finishing up this week. I do work Saturday this week. Last week I didn't work Saturday. I try not to work every Saturday, but I do work most Saturdays, so that'll just pretty much catch up any. And usually on Saturdays I put installs, jobs I need to finish completing. Here's the thing too, what I really want to talk about in this video, the difference between when you're doing warranty and CODs and how you're doing the scheduling, because everybody's approach to like I said, appliance repair is different. So if you start strictly COD, the most you'll have jobs out in maybe 2 days, 3 days the most, because with CODs you want to make sure you get those calls, unless they're like return customers, and you might have a little leeway with them to schedule them out a little more if you're busy. But COD calls, you can't really do that. So like for me, when the days that I do get COD calls and they call in, usually I'm adding them the same day or the next day. That's always with COD calls. Warranty, man, as long as you have that call and you got it authorized and you're waiting on parts or whatever the case may be, it's a little bit more flexible to work with. You can say, they might not like it, but you can book them out a little bit more, because it's with their warranty company. They're not paying for anything anyway. So, but those jobs I do try to get fast as possible, because the faster you get them done, the faster you get paid. But like I said, it's just like, for instance, today I have a job where I ran it last week. They were scheduled yesterday, but it's an older lady. She fell asleep. It's funny. The husband's like, oh, she must have fell asleep. I was on the way there. As soon as I get to the gate, doesn't pick up. It grinds my gears sometimes, because if I'm half hour away and I call you and you pick up and I said, okay, I'm headed there, and you say, okay, I get to your gated community and I can't get in, it's like, yeah, it gets you frustrated. So whenever that happens, and it's funny too, because they called me as soon as I get back, because they were the last job yesterday. As soon as I get home, they call me. It's like, and then I didn't pick. A lot of times I don't pick up the phone when customers call me, a lot of the times, especially if I'm working. So my voicemail says, this is not the office phone, please call blah 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 blah. You're not guaranteed to get me on my cell phone. So I always tell customers that always call the office. So they called the office, got rescheduled for today, because if it was me, I probably would have rescheduled them for maybe the next Friday, just off the fact that they did that to me. But I want to get the job done. I want to finish up a lot of loose ends before I leave, so I want to make sure everything is done. But yeah, that kind of just pissed me off, and you're gonna encounter that if you already haven't encountered it, or people call, say they're home, then they go out back or something like that, and then they don't pick up their phone, or they don't hear the doorbell, or whatever the case may be. And it's just like, you got to be calm in those situations and keep it moving. But like I said, with warranty calls, you got a little leeway as far as scheduling and being booked out. So yeah, like I said, that call I'm finishing up today. That's an element replacement. Won't take too long. Also, I had got a gas dryer with a valve, but the valve came damaged, so I had to, get another one. It's not in stock, so I had to get another one shipped out of Charlotte from Marcone, and I finally got that. Got to do that today. I hate when you get damaged parts, like especially the dryer, and that's why most of the times I try to remember to open up parts and inspect them before I start the job. Sometimes you just forget, you're moving too fast. I took the whole dryer apart and took the valve off to open the box and see the new valve busted. I'm like, oh man. So, it happens like that sometimes. There's a whole bunch of things that you try to set in place to where you don't make the same mistake again, because time is money. That's just how it goes. So I have to go back to that job today. It's just, sometimes you have a day like that where you're not maximizing your profit intake, I would say. It's like every job I'm making money on, but sometimes you have to, yeah, I'm finishing up jobs, but like I explained in my other videos, if you any job that you're getting parts for to install that you're not doing, that you have to get, you know, and go back another day, I don't really consider that as a like a first call completion. That's pretty much, you know, you got to get parts. And I would say a lot of my jobs are like that because I work on so much different things. It's like it's hard to keep parts for everything. But you know, like I always say in my other videos, dryers, washers, refrigerators, a lot of times, you know, you'll keep certain things like fan motors or, you know, stuff like that. Oh man, a lot of traffic today. So yeah, that's another thing. Just and me, like, I used 2 fan motors the past week, ordered 2 more. I have 1 left. So it's just like I keep my parts up to date. So if I do run into one today, coincidentally, I'll have 1 left, but then I have the other 2 coming. So it just works out where you just got to make sure whenever you use something, reorder it, or reorder 2 of them. So, I mean, don't be cheap. Get your parts, because those parts will make you money. So, at first, you know, sometimes I'm like, all right, I'll get them as they come, and then, but that extra step that having the part saves you a lot of time from having to go back. I can't tell you, like, like I keep saying, I'm getting my reviews up, I'm trying to get my reviews up, and it's been working out, you know, it's been working out. I'm getting some good reviews on Google, and just building, I guess, my business more. I'm trying, next year, I'm trying to take it to the next level, like I keep saying, and I'm gonna try to hire somebody and do all these things, but you know, it's the next step. I'm not gonna say I'm not comfortable. I'm definitely comfortable, but you know, you always want to do better. And my dad always keeps telling me, you have a responsibility to spread your knowledge and share it with people. And I'm like, I'm doing that now on YouTube, but he's saying I need to do that and hire somebody, and I'm like, yeah, you got a point. And so I just gotta get into, you know, gotta get on that. So another thing too this week, my van, so I took it in to get alignment, and you know, because like I said, this is my first alignment since I was getting it, and they were telling me that my left strut is bent. Oh, this is on my new van that I'm driving now, so I got to get that taken care of. I also, when I got my alignment, I got the lifetime, so I can get them every 3 to 6 months. I mean, we drive a lot, and I'm trying to lessen the wear on the tires, so I don't keep, you know, getting tires when I don't really need them. So yeah, I gotta get that done. Then my other van, because like I said, I drive my other van sometimes just to keep it going. I don't want to have it sitting there, so I'll drive it here and there. And it's bigger than this van, and I have signs on it. It's a lot bigger, so anytime I drive that, I'm like, it's like a big advertisement, so people can't miss me in that bigger van. So that died. I had to get a battery, and you know, just a little maintenance thing I'm doing this week, changing my oil. I'm gonna eventually probably stop doing that, and having Tires Plus do that, or Firestone, whatever. They're the same company, but that's pretty much where I got my alignment from. And I got a good deal with them, as far as they're right around the corner from me, so I'm probably gonna get that done from them. So I have to go, but this van is gonna be down for a day or two, where I'll be driving the other van. So it's just, that's why, me personally, why I have 2 vans, because I've working for a company, and like I said, the company I work for wasn't, he always just said, we're not government funded. So he's like, we had to get it. And a lot of times, you know, I had vans, no AC I had to ride in. I had vans, you know, where it's just like, they're older, you know what I'm saying? So, and you gotta just know what, I told myself when I started a business, I'm like, it's never gonna be a time where I'm gonna be stranded. And I was stranded, not say stranded, but I had caught a flat. Luckily I have stuff I put on the van, like tire patch kits and air compressors and stuff like that. So, you know, it get me out of situations like that where I'm not stuck for the rest, you know, waiting for AAA, just for a flat tire or something minor, you know. So make sure you have those things. I always reiterate, because once you keep hearing things, you'll remember me saying it, and you'll be like, oh man, I'm glad I had it. Because, you know, like I said, you're gonna do, once you start getting work, you're gonna be riding a lot. I don't know, depends on your radius. My radius is a little different. Like I said, I'm almost 30 to 40 miles out from my radius from where I'm at. So I do my, like I said, I have some days where I'm riding, but I make some money that you know. And when I always say $20 a day, that's the maximum. Some days I might put 20 in, and that might carry me over to the next day. Might be 2 days, then the next day I have to get gas. So it all depends. If I'm doing 7, 8, 9 calls, and depending on where they at, then yeah, I'm getting gas every day. So it's just that's how it goes when it comes to this appliance repair. It's always something to learn, something to be done, and you just gotta focus and make sure you're prepared for everything. So headed to my parts store now to pick up some parts that I need for a job today. If you follow me on my Instagram, you'll see that day I put a lot of parts, jobs that I just diagnosed things. So it was a built-in GE refrigerator, needs an inverter, picking that up. That was only 2 days ago. Actually, I was supposed to get them done yesterday, but they weren't available. So when it comes to refrigerators, I try to get them done the same day or the next day. A lot of times I'm not the one to do a job in the same day, as far as wherever I'm at, going to get the part and come back. My parts store sometimes is just too far for me to do that. Sometimes it might be a half hour away. I'm not gonna go they're gonna get the next day. Sometimes customers have to wait. I rarely go do a job, then go get a part and come back and finish that job. It has to be, I have to be getting paid, you know, good amount. But no, I'll be honest with you, I rarely do that. I don't even remember the last time I did it. I have my system where I work out, and like I said, my wife, she controls and she's getting more into the claim side of it, like calling the home warranty. It's a big help for me, because, you know, when they don't want to cover something, customer calls in and complains, get it covered, they didn't send me authorization, she's got to call, get it from them, get it, you know. It's just things like that where it'll free you up, where you don't have to work yourself or burn yourself out, because there is, yeah, I'm doing what I love, so I don't feel like I'm gonna burn out, but you just get tired of the paperwork aspect sometimes, and it's like, oh my gosh, you know, it's not about just making your route, going out here, fixing things, and you're done for the day. You know, it's the paperwork. You have to stay on top of that, because you won't make it if you don't do it properly and do it in a timely fashion, where you're getting your money and not waiting for your money, and things are getting paid for and stuff like that. But I'm here at the parts store. I didn't want to make a long video today. Just wanted to have an update, and I'm gonna do that parts, not the parts, the tools video very, very soon. It's just been rainy. Mark Cone, where I'm at now, so I got cord charges to take back and stuff like that, so I'm in it for the day. You guys take it easy, man. I'll get you, I'm probably gonna do this video this weekend on the tools, so it's not gonna be that long, just a couple tools I gotta show you guys. So all right, you guys have a good day, do good work out there.